So do you know what matchup we have ahead of us?
I'm not sure.
Let me ask around.
Yeah, production team will eventually get to us.
Calling for one hand.
Do you know who's playing this?
NKB versus Satoshi. Set up 2.
So who is it?
So from right here, it's something like DoodleyChump versus WinglessHuzzar.
I don't think I've heard of either of these players.
Just from my personal knowledge, I'm pretty sure I've heard of
Fast
WinglessHuzzar
versus
from
Kibo.
right about when Ultimate came out, but you know, he's clearly never been around since then.
Fast versus Kibo. Set up 3.
I mean, I'm not super familiar with how everything's going on nowadays as well. I've been kind of out of the scene, but the name's familiar. And you know, I think it's a lot of old versus new dynamic going on right now, and new is clearly dominating. So
I think
let's see how this goes then.
that's kind of the trend we've been seeing across Southeast Asia with the pandemic, because the transition to online kind of alienates some of the players who wanted to go to offlines a lot.
That's true.
But then it brings in a lot of new players who would only get into it because they had nothing better to do during the pandemic. So we're seeing a lot of this old new dynamic like here and
And the rest of Southeast Asia, like you said.
in my region, in like I would venture a guess to say that Thailand is the same, Indonesia is the same.
Right.
Old versus new is the way to go, and new is also dominating in the Philippines.
It's good to see, you know, there's a bit of a wake-up call for any older players as well.
Yeah.
I think it helps that for us especially, like the players all the way at the top, like your Terrarian to Sideways, those are players who have been around for a long time and they still stuck it out throughout the pandemic, and that's why you see them doing so well here.
Yeah,
Not just here, but you know, overseas as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when overseas talent came over for our last month free, when they went for trips to BAM, to Phantom.
Yeah, they've been posting consistent results in Australia there.
Right.
So much so that you know, Terrarian is already 101st, I think, on the Smash World Tour.
That's
point
crazy.
rankings. That is
Just
crazy.
right outside of top 100.
I know that guy in person. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's really nice to see something tangible.
Roscoe versus
That wasn't something that we
Kopi.
really had
Set up
before the
6.
pandemic. Like
Right.
whatever game we were playing.
So it looks like this is going to be
I repeat, Roscoe versus Kopi. Set up 6.
Dor going with the Ganondorf, Wingless with the Ken.
It's a bit of a big boy swinging each other kind of
Oh
matchup.
yeah. This looks like Yoshi's,
Kino
but it's
Moon versus
Dor.
Pico.
This
Set
does
up
not
8.
look like a button check.
looks like a real
Dor
match.
is swinging.
Maybe not, I don't know.
Oh, he is. This is definitely not a button check. This looks like a Battlefield start. Looks like Yoshi's, but they're trying to trick us. Dor already opening strong with the up smash, gonna take the stock.
There's a quick 0 to death too. He just likes those down B openings.
Ooh, Wingless finally on the board with the dash attack there.
He's trying to fight back a bit.
Alright, Dor putting himself off stage with that side B. Okay, side
He
B
went
down
for a
tilt.
cheeky like side B get inside there, but they really covered.
Yeah. Of course, that's kind of one of the things you could look for if you're already up the stock.
Yep.
So if you can go for it, why not?
I do wonder if Wingless is like familiar with how Ganondorf side B works here. It doesn't really look like he's inputting any options after he gets knocked down.
And another big up smash from Dor. Yeah, you're right about that. Dor has been putting in a lot of work with the side B already.
Right now he's just trying out those big meaty kill moves,
Yep.
and they're coming in true. He died at about 129.
Yeah. It could already be a bit difficult to whip punish as a character like Ken, right?
Right.
He's not exactly the fastest character, doesn't have the tools to punish somebody for whiffing.
I do think it's a bit of a harder time killing here too. You know, Dor's just throwing out those smash attacks. And
Yeah.
It's so hard to contest with Ken.
Is this going to be a 3-stock? Dor opening up strong. Oh my gosh. He's got to be feeling good about that game. DoodleyChump kind of getting taken for a ride there.
Dude, he's making Wingless look at you. That was a really quick game, so I mean, I would like to see Wingless change it up a bit. He's kind of just running into everything that Doodley was trying out in the game.
It could also be just the nerves getting to you,
Right.
energy from the crowd.
You know, like I said, he hasn't been around for a while. I'm sure he doesn't have much tournament experience.
Yeah. It might be his first time back after a while. Those are all factors that play into, you know.
Good tournament mindset. Yeah.
And
Really
it looks
affects-
like he's running it back to Battlefield. The Kalos looking Battlefield this time. Down beat Nair was the combo from DoodleyChump. Off smash coming in from
He
DoodleyChump.
does love those when you're above him.
Oh, yeah.
He will swing no matter where you are.
Oh no, he air dodged directly into that one. DoodleyChump has all the momentum now.
You know, he really needs to come in at angle so he can't just like get hit by all those pairs that DoodleyChump's throwing out.
Oh, Wingless able to get a little bit of momentum with the 3 side Bs in a row. Not getting punished for that Shoryuken.
Right, try to go for a bit of outbeat there to finish it.
He's gotten all this percent with that side B of his. Oh, trying to go for a 5th. A 6th! Into the flaming Shoryu. Oh, the up smash
He's coming behind him instead now.
Yeah, it's such a huge hitbox. Hits everywhere. WinglessHuzzar kind of bringing it back with the Shoryus. DoodleyChump hasn't it. Finally lands a hit though.
That's a fair game. I'm sure he's going for another one here.
Yep.
And he finally takes the second stop.
DoodleyChump looking like he's on pace for a double 3 stock here.
Right, you know that's what he wants.
Hunting Carrot versus Justice.
That side B traded with that other
Set up
side
5.
Wingless going for some movements here.
B. Okay, down B, out prioritizing the Ken's side B.
Right, that's super relevant in neutral.
Yep.
Oh my god, he really wants to end it off here.
Yep. And it looks like that's it. That's a wrap.
I think he finished out like 4 out of 6 stops in that fair right there.
Yeah. Definitely the third side B. The most used moves from DoodleyChump. He's gonna take it 2-0 over WinglessHuzzar cleanly.
When Wingless watches this, I mean, he really should look at how he recovers. He really just threw away every opportunity there for
Jordan versus El Stupido. Team set, please.
Alright, I'll try not to call him El Stupido, but you know, let's see how it goes. We got
Why?
Jordan
Do you know
Jordan.
this guy?
Jordan's a bit of an old name in the scene. You know?
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, right now he's playing Bale. Back to some of his Smash forwards.
I see.
I've never heard of El Stupido, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know either of these players either. So these are both new names to me.
Alright, Jordan was a bigger threat back in Smash Bros, I'd say. Now he kind of hovers around that middle area where, you know he's not bad. You know he can pull some upsets. We just have yet to see it happen.
I see. So hopefully he's gonna make a run today.
Right, you know, I do think Bale is really interesting to watch as well, so
Yeah.
this will be more interesting for me personally. There's so many more intricacies that she can do, you know. Like,
Yeah.
it really depends on matchup as well. So let's see how it goes.
And his
This
opponent,
my sponsor versus Destiny. Set up 7.
we're just gonna have to wait for
Yep, they're just getting ready here.
players to head into the character select to see what matchup we're gonna see.
Right, they do need to set up their names.
Yeah. I think there's some
Green
kind of
Oracle versus the Pro Noob.
mental game that you can win.
Set up
You
4.
can set up your controls faster than your opponent. It's something I actually noticed from like,
Better players.
yeah, better players. They can really set up their controls. They already know everything that they want to do.
It's a familiarity thing.
Yeah. And there's just something about quaking in your chair as your seated opponent instantly speedruns the entire menu.
Right, you know these good players, you know,
Yeah.
they've been to every single setup. Sometimes you're just 0-2, you're at 2 and you're out.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye, Revs. It looks like Revs going to have to re-input his name. if he
Right,
makes
and
it
you
back.
do know Revs is going to be on that setup sometime
Yeah.
later today as well.
Johannes
There's no way he
versus
is it.
Jordan. Set up 1.
Meanwhile, here we have El Stupido. Perfectly a 10 character tag. Perfectly fits in the character limit.
Good foresight that you already knew.
Yeah. Ooh, it keeps AB Smash on. That's pretty interesting.
I mean, it is kind of relevant in some ultimate tech that's,
Yeah.
relatively unused, I would say.
Or if you're ice climbers.
All of you guys.
I'm wondering if we're going to be seeing that.